Hello, my name is David Black, and I'm a science and technology teacher at New Haven Residential Treatment Center in Spanish Fork, Utah. It's a school for girls who have emotional and behavioral problems. It's a very challenging environment, but then challenge leads to innovation. I've taught students ranging from 6th through 12th grades at several schools. I've mentored students through many authentic learning experiences. Here are just a few of the innovative projects my students have completed. Students in my digital media program were chosen as a Mars Exploration Student Data Team. They used Mars MOLA 3D data to build accurate terrains and designed an interactive CD-ROM on the history of Mars exploration, which they presented at a project symposium at Arizona State University. They also filmed and edited a 2-hour documentary on the history of AM radio in Utah, which aired on our local PBS station. My 6th grade creative computing students at Walden School of Liberal Arts filmed me teaching an astronomy activity on how to measure the distance to nearby stars using trigonometric parallax. The video is now part of the MIT Blossoms Blended Learning Project. These same students created a 3D model of the Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, or SOFIA, which I had the opportunity to fly on as an airborne astronomy ambassador. One of these students created a model of the SOFIA telescope that was featured in Sky and Telescope magazine. My astronomy students at Walden traveled to Caltech as part of the NASA IPAC Teacher Archive Research Program. They analyzed data from the WISE and Spitzer infrared space probes and presented their findings at a poster session of the American Astronomical Society in Seattle. They analyzed images of Mercury from the MESSENGER space probe and created 3D animations of the origin and features of the Moon for the NASA Lunar Science Institute. They also built an accurate 3D model of the nearby stars, a lesson plan that was published in The Science Teacher, the magazine of the National Science Teachers Association. While teaching at Walden, I led an expedition with 17 students to visit aerospace and energy production facilities in Utah, Nevada, and California. My students at American Academy of Innovation wrote proposals for our school-wide Mars exploration project. They created 3D animations of a Martian space habitat, built a Mars colony sculpture out of repurposed materials, tested a mouse in a 3-stage rocket to approximate the stresses of landing on Mars, grew vegetables in simulated Mars soil, and presented their projects to the community on a Mars event night. 2 students traveled with me to the Lunar and Planetary Science Conference in Houston to present their projects at a poster session. These are just a few of the many STEAM-related projects that I've created for my students. I've won several state, regional, and national awards for excellence in education. I frequently present at state and national conferences. I taught chemistry and astronomy activities to students in Borneo as an education ambassador for the U.S. State Department. I implemented teacher workshops at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory as an educator-facilitator for the NASA Explorer Schools program. I currently teach workshops for educators in 3D printing and STEAM education at the Natural History Museum of Utah. I believe that I am an innovative teacher and an ideal candidate for this opportunity. Thank you for your time.